Hello and welcome everybody, what's going on? This is Matchday TV. This video is a little bit late considering the match happened about, give or take 6-7 hours, maybe 8 hours ago. I only really got home about 3 hours ago. I watched the match, did some live tweeting on Twitter actually, which was basically like a late live tweeting. And I was thinking, should I make a video, should I make it like a post-match video or should I not? But since obviously it's still the same day, I was like, you know what, let's actually make a post-match video. Before I start though, we did not win the Bundesliga this week. We did not, so we're still in it for next week. Also, Atletico Madrid, they won 1-0. I don't know against who, but they won 1-0 with a Griezmann goal. So, you know, that's interesting to note because obviously we're playing them on Tuesday. About this game. Now, we started this match with a lot of changes. One key player that obviously started was Boateng, and I was really happy that he played 65 minutes because obviously Boateng playing 65 minutes means that he's more than likely to play 90 minutes against Borussia Monchengladbach, against Atletico Madrid on Tuesday in the Champions League, and obviously his value to the team was definitely noticeable in this match because every time he did have the ball, you know, he just launched it straight away, just launched attack straight away, just try to seek teammates straight away, and that's probably the best way to break a counter. That's the best way to break the press, to start a counter, you know. So the more people press you, the more you can obviously counter him and just get right behind him, and that's what's going to be so important against Atletico Madrid. Now I thought Götze did pretty well the first half, for like the first 30 minutes or so. He was pretty invisible actually, but like after like 35 minutes or so, he was basically 35 minutes until he got subbed off. He was actually really good, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, that could work. That could work. Now, obviously, Müller played, so obviously Lewandowski played the last match. Müller started this match, so having both of them play a little bit here and there is nice. And I'm hoping that both of them will play at the same time on Tuesday because we really need the goals against Atletico Madrid. And with Boateng in the defense, we might not concede. But goals are the most important thing in that match against Atletico Madrid. Now, we scored in like the 5th minute or so. And the goal came via Müller, Taski. I don't actually know who exactly scored. They officially gave it to Müller, so I'm giving the goal to Müller. But obviously it came from a corner. Müller heads it. Taski tries to get a touch on it, and it goes in. Taski trying to get a touch on it, you know, takes confuses the keeper, confuses Jan Sommer, and then the ball goes in. So that was pretty nice to see. Now Gladbach, there was a clear strategy to them. They really tried to press. You know, they literally went man for man essentially. And man for man to a certain extent, they went man for man against our strikers and man for man against our midfielders. But then they had a lot of players up front that were just trying to press. You know, Boateng, not Boateng as much, but Taski and Benatia, especially Taski, because every time he got the ball, they literally had 2 men on him, so that he had to pass backwards to Neuer or try a riskier pass to Boateng. And every time Boateng got the ball, every time they tried to press him, he just went right behind him and just literally launched the ball for the attack. So that was nice to see, because that's basically going to be the same case against Atletico Madrid, where every time they try to press Boateng, he's just going to be like, nope, and just launch a counter. That's going to be awesome to see. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm hoping that he's going to play, just because of the way he played today. He deserves to play. Like, let's just say that. And as soon as he got taken off, we conceded, so that says a lot as well. Now, another few noticeable players. I thought that Müller and Coleman, I actually thought that it looked like they had a little bit of fight going on. Not a physical fight or anything, but every time Müller had the ball and he could have played Coleman on, he didn't. And like that was only like the first half or so. Second half they totally changed that. So in the second half they actually kept playing the ball to each other. But in the first half it just seemed like every time Müller got the ball, he didn't pass it to Coleman, who was like in open spaces and whatnot. And every time Coleman got the ball, he always looked for a pass. But if he saw just Müller, he wouldn't pass, except if like a Müller and someone else was there, and then he passed to this someone else. So it was interesting to see like the little conflict that they weren't trying to do intentionally, or maybe they were. But it was just funny to see that, yeah. But like I said, in the second half, that was totally gone, and I actually kind of like that because we don't need that kind of conflict right now. You know, that's not really that important right now. Now, like I said, we only drew 1-1, so we haven't won the Bundesliga, but we're close. All we have to do is either draw the next game or win the next game, and we've won it. Now, our next game is against Ingolstadt, I do believe, and I'm not sure if we're playing at home or away. I do believe we're playing at home. I don't quote me on that, but yeah, we have to win that match, and then we've won the title. Woo woo! Ribery though. Ribery. Let's talk about Ribery. Ribery is injured. Pep came out after the match and he said that Ribery, he was training yesterday, and today he called Pep and said that he doesn't feel well, that he's injured, that something hurts him, so he's now getting looked at by the doctor. So Ribery being out means we'll probably play Costa and Coman. I'm hoping that we'll play Costa, Coman, Müller, and Lewandowski. With the likes of Vidal and Thiago behind them, and then obviously a form on defense. That's what I'm hoping. You know, a man can hope, can't he? Yes, a man can hope. But yeah, overall, you know, obviously Gladbach, they had a lot of good chances actually. Andre Hahn, I believe, had like 4 or 5 good chances, like 3 in the first half, 2 or 3 in the second half. So it was clear that defense was vulnerable. But obviously scored in the second half, and it was pretty poor by both Kimmich and Benatia, because Kimmich, he saw Andre Hahn go, tried to play him offside. Benatia didn't. You know, Andre Hahn was right behind Benatia, so I'm guessing, you know, he was trying to follow Andre Hahn, but Kimmich was trying to play him offside, and Kimmich actually saw the run, so Kimmich should have tracked the run, but he didn't, and Andre Hahn had the chance to scored. And it ended up as a 1-1 draw. I kind of knew that we wouldn't actually win this game, just because it's Gladbach, and Gladbach usually is a bogey team. They're usually the team that we struggle against. So I wasn't actually too shocked that we didn't win. I was actually a little bit impressed. Not a little bit impressed, but just because we played, you know, Rode, Kimmich, Tasky. Yeah, we basically played a lot of fringe players, a lot of squad players, not first team players, but squad players. That still did really well against a very strong Gladbach team, but that is actually the first point they picked up on the road in like 6 matches, so that's obviously a negative. But that's yeah, I still think it's a good thing. I still think against Gladbach playing all these fringe players and while resting a lot of players for Tuesday is actually a really good thing. That's what I think though. Tell me what you guys think. Like I said, 1-1 result. I kind of look at it on the good side, like, yeah, we rested players. There are key players that were injured or that didn't get that much time. They were able to play for 60, 70, 80, 90 minutes or get rested, and we still got a draw out of this. So we're still, ultimately, we needed a win, alright? But we still did a really good job, in my opinion. That's what I think. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. We got Atletico on Tuesday. We'll have to beat them. Obviously, you guys know. Currently 1-0 behind, which means that of course we're playing against the away goal rule, because if they get 1 goal we'll have to score 3, which would be very difficult. That would be very difficult. But that was just my thoughts on the game. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, people. As always, you can rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Just before I go, Captain America is awesome. For those of you guys that haven't seen it, it's awesome. But that's all I think. That's all about this game. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, you can rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Peace out and have a nice day. Bye.